Welcome back to Season Mode Sundays. Today we are going to continue our SmackDown Shut Your Mouth Season Mode. This is the first week of May and we have a match against Matt Hardy. Unfortunately, we're not in any of the cool main events yet, but Rikishi and Undertaker in a steel cage, also pretty cool. I think Rikishi was in a Hell in a Cell the other week, right? If my brain remembers that correctly. Raw has a very strange tag match there. Last man standing match between The Rock and The Undertaker, and the main event was Kane and Brock Lesnar. There were definitely comments on the last video about which show's better, and it's hard to disagree that I think Raw is the better show. But, you know, SmackDown has the smaller talent that work harder. The King of the Ring is coming up next month. If a superstar has more than 70 superstar points, they'll be entered into the tournament. I wonder what kind of drama we are going to see this time. I think I have 70, don't I? I'm going to have to double check. But here is Jim Ross. What's Jim got to say to me? Hey DDP, this month we'll be heading to England for programming. Can you make it? I want to be in the tournament, the King of the Ring tournament, so I'm gonna say no. I might regret that, but I want to be in the King of the Ring, so I'm gonna say no. Okay, I'll take care of everything. Did I just say, what did I just say? Did I just say that I can go? Uh-oh, what happened? I have a little story to tell you. Matt Hardy here. I was doing some shopping at the local mall when this kid came up to me and he asked me if I could get an autograph. Well, I don't blame the kid. What kid doesn't like me? Anyways, I was busy, but I still talked to the kid. I said, so you want my autograph, huh? Then the kid said, no, can you get DDP's autograph for me? What the hell was the kid thinking? So DDP, you'll be facing me in a singles match tonight. Then I'm gonna kick your ass and have you sign the autograph for the kid anyway. Okay, that is, I like the fact that we've got a little bit of story here. That's very cool. So looking in the foyer here, we have the Rotunda, not the foyer. We have the Undertaker, so let's say hi, although every time I talk to the Undertaker in this game, I feel like he always punches me or does something. Okay, he's just staring at me. What do you want to say to me? Are you mad or something? Why do you care? Who in the hell are you to ask me questions? What business of it is it yours? What's wrong, DDP? I see your fear. Do you fear me? I'm gonna say nothing. I like that. Fear and respect go hand in hand. If that's all right with you. Anything else to say to me? No. Why are you still here then? Okay. That was the first time I've ever interacted with the Undertaker in this game and he hasn't punched me. So that is awesome. July 25th, me and Doki93 are hosting a 3-day charity event raising money for St. Columbus Hospice. We're going to be doing lots of cool activities like interviewing staff members at the hospice, playing lots of games, completing lots of challenges, and who knows what else disgusting, degenerate stuff we're going to get into. But if you want to get involved, click the QR link on the screen or check the link in the descriptions. Again, that is over the weekend of July the 25th, and I hope to see you there. So I just checked with Vince McMahon and I have 70 overall, or 70 superstar points, sorry. So assuming that I didn't accidentally select, God, I can't talk today. Assuming I didn't accidentally select King of the Ring, oh my God, that isn't what I said. Assuming I didn't accidentally choose to go to the European tour, that was hard for me to say, then I should be able to enter the King of the Ring tournament, and I'm hoping that I'm actually able to. So we have Mark Henry versus Al Snow here in Mark Henry, Al Snow, and Randy Orton in a hardcore triple threat match. And the result of that one is Al Snow getting the win. That makes sense. He's kind of a hardcore person, right? So we're going to be facing Matt Hardy next. So Matt Hardy said that he wants to beat me up and get an autograph. I mean, of course, I'm so popular that it makes sense that he would want an autograph. Of course, he's saying that it was for a kid, but let's be real, it's definitely for his own benefit and not the kids, right? He's like, oh yeah, no, a kid totally wanted your autograph, not me. Yeah, whatever, fucking Mark. It can be a little bit annoying that the reversal is a little random. I don't know if it's a case of if you press the button in time with the move, if it helps you reverse in any way, but it doesn't feel like it's timed. It feels like it is kind of just random. So you kind of just spam the square button until you reverse something, which is fine for the most part, but it doesn't feel, I don't know, the game feel, right? It doesn't feel great to do that. Say what you want about the current WWE games, but at least having a timed reversal means that you're somewhat in control of the I keep doing the same moves over and over again. See, you're somewhat in control of the reversals, right? Because it means that if you get your timing wrong, it's kind of your fault for missing the reversal window. Whereas if it's like these games where you kind of have to just press buttons or press a square button randomly, it just, I don't know. It's just game feel. It feels weird smashing the reversal button and hoping for the best. Oh, as soon as the match ended, he went right. Pronouns, pal. He went straight after DDP. He is full of rage. Yeah, he's beating the shit out of me. Does that mean that we're in a storyline here with Matt Hardy? Also, the Undertaker won his cage match against Rikishi. Maybe, you know, if we're going to be fighting Matt Hardy like this, maybe we're going to end up in a cage with the Hardy Boy. Welcome to the second week of May, and we're not even booked. Matt Hardy is facing Bradshaw, though, so perhaps we can find a way to interfere in this match so that we can screw over Matt Hardy. Raw featured another cage match. William Regal versus Billy Kidman. Steve Austin versus Brock Lesnar. That is very ironic, actually, considering that I think in real life, Austin left around the King of the Ring time because he refused to, well, he didn't refuse to lose to Brock Lesnar, but he didn't want to lose to Brock Lesnar in a King of the Ring qualifying match on Raw. He wanted it to be like a pay-per-view match. Anyway, that's a story for another day. Last man standing again, The Rock versus Jericho. Rock was just in a last man standing match last week, wasn't he? So it's interesting. The Insurrection pay-per-view that was held in England the other day was a huge success. There's already a tremendous amount of hype going into the next British pay-per-view, Rebellion. That's that. That's that. Okay, so we didn't do the European tour. That's okay. I think that's fine. Oh wow, look JR, what a big guest. DDP entering the building here. We're going to be guest commentating this match. So you're going to be facing Matt very soon. The two of you have had quite the rivalry in the past few weeks. I hope nothing breaks out here between you two. Don't run away without me, JR. I'm in no shape to run, King. Boys, same. Alright, so we're going to be watching... oh, so we have the option here. Are we going to interfere or are we not going to interfere? You know, he did attack me last week. I'm gonna interfere. I'm gonna ruin the match for Matt. I can't believe it. He's nuts. DDP running into the ring, and I'm attacking Matt Hardy there. Absolutely laying the smackdown on Matt Hardy. Rightfully so. He deserves after attacking me last week. As a result, though, Matt does win by disqualification, unfortunately. Bubba Ray Dudley also losing to Eddie Guerrero, and the other Hardy Boy, Jeff, losing to Hardcore Holly in the main event. Welcome to the third week of May. We have a Hell in a Cell match with Spike Dudley versus Raven. What a random match that is. But we're facing DDP versus Matt Hardy. So, oh my god, I can't talk today. Why am I struggling so much? We are facing Hardcore Holly in a singles match, which I can only presume means that Matt Hardy will probably interfere at some point. And the main event for SmackDown is Eddie Guerrero versus Rikishi versus The Undertaker. Interesting how Rikishi and Undertaker seem to be having a feud, right? They faced each other recently, or maybe? Although Undertaker is the undisputed champion, so he's on both shows. I did see somebody commenting about that, about why I didn't draft The Undertaker on SmackDown, and it's because you can't draft the undisputed champion. He's on both shows. On Raw that week, we have seen a Tornado 6-man tag. Interesting. Singles match between RVD and Chris Benoit, and a TLC triple threat between The Rock, Brock, and The Undertaker. That's also really cool. So, Undertaker not having a good week though. He hasn't won his TLC match. So, we'll see if he can win this triple threat match. So I literally have gone all around like the whole area. I'm in WWF New York, which is the nightclub that we had at the time. I'm literally made it all the way here. I can't even go any further, and there is just nobody to talk to this week, so I guess I'm not going to be talking to anyone backstage. Oh, we have Undertaker again. I purposely didn't look at the rotunda because I thought, you know what, I'm going to go look for someone else elsewhere in the building or elsewhere outside, but no one was there. So we're just going to talk to Undertaker again, and I hope he doesn't punch me. Oh, Undertaker's the undisputed champion. We should definitely actually try and pick a fight with the Undertaker, because then we can actually maybe get a title match, maybe. What do you want to say to me? Oh, I want your help, or I want to fight you. Let's say I want your help. You don't want help, you need help. You have it all wrong. Even if you need me, I don't need you. We don't like each other, and we never will. I'm not going to waste any more time explaining myself. This match is going to be tough. Are we fighting each other? Are we facing each other? Oh shit! I didn't realize I was facing you. What? How am I in the, did I have a match? Was I booked? Why am I now fighting with the Undertaker against the APA of all people? Bradshaw and Farouk. See, I'd love to tag in Undertaker, but I know that I can't control him, and it's one of those annoying things about these early WWE games is that I know you can't. Oh, what a spear from Farouk! Holy moly! It's one of those things where if I know I can't control the other character, I'm at risk of losing the match, and I don't want to lose this match. I've had a pretty good run of tag teams here. I have a win against the Un-Americans with Goldust, and I haven't seen Goldust since, to be fair, so I was kind of hoping we would maybe go into like a tag team competition or something, but oh my god, I'm getting I got the fuck beat out of me there. Oh my good god. Bradshaw does have a finisher here, and if I'm correct, I actually think his finisher is a power bomb. He does do the clothesline from hell. I just can't remember if he does clothesline from hell in this game, but I'm not going to beat around the bush. I'm just going to try and see if the Undertaker will use his finisher on Bradshaw there, because if he does, we could have a very quick win in our hands. In the meantime, I can maybe deal some damage here to Farouk. You know what? I haven't put anyone through an announce table yet. Let's see if I can put someone through an announce table. I don't know why Undertaker's coming out to me though. Oh, Bradshaw does have the clothesline from hell. I can see the special meter building up there as he's or it's flashing up. Oh my god. Oh, Bradshaw lost his finisher off of that. Okay, well that actually kind of worked in our favor, right? Because Bradshaw lost his finisher on that attempt. Oh, I'm gonna put Farouk through this table, god damn it. Powerbomb through the announce table. That looked amazing. That's our first table bump of the season mode as well. I'm asking Undertaker for a tag in. He still hasn't used his finisher, unfortunately. That doesn't work well in our favor. Farouk needs to get the hell out of the ring though. I'm hoping Undertaker can what referee? Right, I'm gonna have to get in the ring here. I think it's fair to say that the referee has actually lost full control of this match here. We have a finisher. You know what? I'm going to see if I can get Farouk off of the apron. Give me just a second more. Oh my god, I knocked him off. And we have won the match. Undertaker, DDP coming through with the victory. Of course, no, Undertaker was supposed to be in a triple threat match main event. So I guess we just overwrit one of the matches on this card. All right, well, that just seemed like a random cutaway match. I guess that was just a reward for talking to the Undertaker. The show's still playing out, so we have Spike Dudley versus Raven in the first match. Hell in a Cell match, no less, but Spike getting the win. And we still have our scheduled match against Hardcore Holly, so we need to face him now. In hindsight, I feel like we've actually done the opposite matches, right? Because I feel like we faced Hardcore Holly first in the first episode there for Shut Your Mouth, and then we went on to face Matt Hardy, whereas in this episode we're facing Matt Hardy first and then moving on to Hardcore Holly. I can't wait until we get our first specialty match as well though. I mean, tag team matches don't really count, but I want to see what our matches are going to. Well, I suppose we already had a tables match, right? We had a tables match, I think it was against Hardcore Holly. We're definitely in on the offense here on Hardcore Holly, and yeah, he hasn't done a lot. I'm gonna hit him here with a Batista bomb, a sit down power bomb, which actually might be enough just to beat him before even getting a finisher. Let's see if no, Hardcore Holly can't kick out, so we get a very quick win there on Hardcore Holly, and that progresses our career. Matt is heading to the ring, and from my sources, he has a plan. What's that all about? Hey DDP, can I get an autograph? Oh, this is following on from the promo he made earlier. Here, sign it, former WWE superstar. You don't get it? You're facing me in the WWE suspension match at the next pay-per-view. It's going to be your Judgment Day. Fine. This is a risky proposition, You shouldn't have done this. He'll be sorry. What is a WWE suspension match? Is that what I think it is? So we are now at the 4th week of May, and we have on Raw a hardcore match between Edge and Albert, a singles match between Austin and Benoit, and a 4-man battle royal, The Rock, Booker T, Undertaker, and Brock Lesnar. Moving on to SmackDown, though, we have Rikishi versus Kurt Angle. Okay, that's a good match. DDP and Jeff Hardy versus Matt Hardy and Eddie Guerrero. That's a weird choice. And then a submission match between Bradshaw and The Undertaker. You know, SmackDown's not a bad show this week, but I guess Raw is probably better. Oh, our bestie Goldust is backstage at this episode of SmackDown. Let's see what Goldust has to say, because we did strike up a bit of an alliance with Goldust in the previous weeks, and we did win that tag team match. DDP, I can tell only you about this. What if I betray you and become your opponent? Haha, you believed. Take it easy, man. It was just a joke. Come on, don't get mad. It was a good reaction, dude. Okay, I'm going to put Goldust in the ones to watch list, because maybe he is going to betray me. Although, I guess we are friends, but we haven't really spoken in a while. Alright, we are back in the tag team division, facing Matt Hardy again. I actually didn't even really clock that, to be honest. Obviously continuing this feud. Oh, almost getting a roll up at the very start of the match. I would love if the game just had like a random chance, right, of having a roll up at the very start of the match. So Matt is proving to be a little bit difficult here. He is definitely put on hard mode here. He's reversing everything I do. I managed to get Jeff in the ring, but I don't actually know how I got Jeff in the ring. I just started like mashing buttons until he came in. I think it was... Okay, so it's the right thumbstick. So the right thumbstick, I can call him in for help, which is good. Oh, he's not doing anything. Great, thanks, Arrow. And I accidentally hit my own partner. That's great. I'm really not having good luck with this match. I just hope that I can somehow still come out on top here. Both Eddie and Matt prove to be really difficult opponents in this match, but maybe I can get the upper hand with a good series of strikes here, right? I don't know, maybe at this point it might actually be worth me tagging in Jeff. I think I'm gonna have to do. So I'm gonna go for a double team move. Never mind. Oh, never mind. Please don't tap, please don't tap, please don't tap. Oh, good. Okay, I didn't tap. Still really hard to get any offense in. I feel like in previous matches I've been able to block lots of things, but in this match in particular, I just can't block anything. Okay, cool. We have an opportunity. I need to Irish whip him into the corner. There we are. So now it's Jeff's problem. Now both Jeff and Matt have finishers, so I'm going to trust the both of them just to kind of do their own thing. And I'm maybe going to try and lay the offense on an Eddie here. I still don't have a finisher. Like, I'm the only person without a finisher. Like, that's how much I'm getting my ass kicked in this match. Everyone else is kicking ass except for me. Although Jeff going for his finisher, I might have a chance here. That's going better than SmackDown 2 already. Oh, Jeff, why didn't you go for the pin? Wait, why is he getting a weapon? Oh my god, he just did a 450 from outside the ring and the ladder into... Do you know what? That is the most badass win I have ever seen in SmackDown versus... Or SmackDown? That's the most badass win I've ever seen. Shut your mouth. DDP's just coming into the ring and he's like, that was the best thing I've ever seen. Holy shit. And in the main event, The Undertaker defeated Bradshaw in that submission match. So Undertaker proving that he's still the big dog of the yard. Welcome to WWE Judgment Day. This is the card for Judgment Day. So we have Bradshaw, Chuck, Spike Dudley, Rico, William Regal, and Test in a hardcore time limit 6-man. That's like a... What was that match at WrestleMania? The hardcore time limit challenge or something? I think it's within the time limit. Whoever has the final pinfall wins, but there can be like an unlimited amount of pinfalls. We are facing Matt Hardy in a hardcore match, and I'm assuming that the loser gets fired. Maybe that's kind of what he was talking about, or suspended, I suppose. And then the main event is Devon Dudley versus The Undertaker, maybe for the undisputed title. I'm actually pretty sure, isn't Undertaker like a double champion or something? With the card ready, this is WWE Judgment Day. I love these pyro intros. I know they're simple, but they're such a good vibe, and they're very of the time. And again, I feel like I'm going to say this for every single pay-per-view in this season mode, but I think they need to come back in the modern games. Oh, so I have a choice here. I can either talk to Eddie Guerrero or The Rock. I feel like I can't pass up the opportunity to not talk to The Rock, or I can't pass up the opportunity to talk to The Rock, so we're going to talk to the People's Champion. Finally, The Rock has come back to Rock? Okay, The Rock's vacation was simply electrifying, but what The Rock wants to know is, how was your vacation? Did you sit at home all day playing video games again, or did you watch yourself on TV? Well, oh, he's just gonna cut me off when I say something, right? So actually, I was in the gym. He's gonna say, it doesn't matter. Yeah, exactly. Sweet cream and an ice cream sandwich. Who in the blue hell are you? Nobody wants to hear that, especially on my show. You see, what you're failing to realize is The Rock is ready to roll tonight, live on DDP, The Rock Show. That must be a bug. It must say tonight live on The Rock Show DDP, right? You're not going to be seeing The Rock. Oh, sorry, you're not going to be seeing the People's Elbow. Sorry, what? The People's Bottom? What the fuck? What am I reading? You're not going to be seeing the People's Bottom, and you're damn sure not going to be seeing the People's Strudel. What is he talking about? But what you will see is, without a shadow of a doubt, not just any ass whooping, you're going to see the People's ass whooping. Finally, something that doesn't have like a potential typo. 1, 2, 3. If yes, yeah. But The Rock is cooking. And he's got the eyebrow. Very cool. That was an effort to get through that promo. Fucking hell. Oh god, we're fighting. Okay, apparently we're facing The Rock. Well, that's what I get for passing up, or not passing up, the opportunity to talk to The Rock. We just managed to work ourselves into a shoot, brother. So like, was it just me, or was that like promo full of typos, right? It didn't feel like the lines were very much written like The Rock, and I really appreciate that, like, that level of detail kind of went into this. But like, my god, I was struggling to read it. It just felt like there were typos, right? Oh my god, I hate The Rock's punches because they're on a delay, so you can't always tell when he's going to actually hit you. Oh my god, he keeps spamming me with his fucking hit. Like, he won't stop doing it. And because of the timing, I can't block it. My brain can't comprehend how to block it. Oh, no, yes, I just kicked out. Uh oh, he's got a finisher. I'm finally outside the ring though, thank god. I needed a break. He just won't stop attacking me, and I can't block anything. I don't know why I can't block. The game just got like infinitely harder for no reason. Oh my god, he's gonna put me back in the ring, and he's gonna hit me with a finisher. I just knew it. I just fucking knew it. I think that's gonna be us though, unfortunately. It's gonna be our first actual loss of season mode, right? Because I wasn't able to block it. Oh my god! No, that is so annoying. I didn't feel like I was in control of that. And that's the most annoying thing, is that I didn't feel like, this is the get good mentality, right? People are going to say, well, you have to get better. I'm not in control of when I block. I can press the button and I can mash it, but it feels random. And for some reason in the last two matches there, I reversed way less than I have been. I don't know if it's timed or not. I don't know if there's some other system at play. But like, man, The Rock just kept spamming that punch. I couldn't get the timing right on the blocking. And in the tag match as well, I would have lost the tag match because Matt Hardy was beating the shit out of me and I couldn't reverse anything. Maybe my square button's not working properly. Ah well, that is unfortunate to lose to The Rock, but you know what? There's no shame in losing to The Rock. I mean, he's only like one of the biggest wrestlers of all time. All right, so we have a hardcore time limit title, sorry, a hardcore championship time limit 6-man whatever, I'm skipping it. What is it called? Who's the champion? William Regal has just become the hardcore champion at the end of that hardcore match, and that means we're also going into a hardcore match against Matt Hardy. All right, the match is underway here. We have a hardcore match against Matt Hardy, and that's because things have come to a boil. This all really started because Matt attacked me after a match, right? He literally just, well, he called me out. I think he attacked me after a match, and then he called me out saying that he didn't want to sign a kid's autograph or something. So then he wanted to retire me and have my autograph changed to being an ex-WWE superstar or something. All right, we brought out some furniture. Let's see if I can even get a hit on this chair, or hit with a weapon anyway. There we are. I got a hit with a chair. Let's see if I can get another one. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, you can do DDTs on the chairs as well. This is awesome. I forgot that back in the day, you used to be able to do wrestling moves with the weapons, which involved these really cool animations, which are, I remember one of them being really, really hard though. I think it's usually the sledgehammer one, but that was not too bad. Also, this seems to keep happening. I don't know if you'll have seen it there, but every time I'm trying to grapple him, and it just seems to fail sometimes. I don't really know what's causing it. Like, I don't know if there's like an order. Like, he's grappling me just before I grapple him, so then he gets priority or something. Look at that. Well, that time I just missed. We're on top of the table here, and I'm just going to do a big old Batista bomb through the announce table. I'm going to see if I can pin him off that. We're at 2. Have we got a 3? We got a 3. Matt Hardy went down really easy there. There was a stretch where I wasn't able to reverse anything, but I beat him pretty definitively. So, oh, we don't even have an ending cutscene to that. Okay, so like, is Matt now gone, or are we gonna get a cutscene now? Like, what's the deal with Matt? Okay, he did it. DDP won the suspension match. What the fuck is a suspension match? Okay, there's just no resolution to that. So is Matt Hardy like suspended now? And the Undertaker is still the undisputed champion. So I mean, that's also pretty cool. That's going to be us for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please consider liking and subscribing, because we are still growing pretty fast, and I really appreciate everyone who's subscribed and jumped on board for some of those retro WWE videos celebrating old games and stuff like that. So yeah, if you want to see us continue into June, then please like the video. I hope you have a great day. Bye for now.